Hey everyone, today we're going to break down a really awesome hackathon project. We're talking about taking a super simple command line to-do list and leveling it up into a full-blown, secure, full-stack web application. Let's jump right in.
So here's the big question, right? How do you take something that's just for you, running on your own computer, and turn it into a real, secure application that anyone, anywhere in the world can use? That's the challenge we're going to see this project solve.
And here's the mission in a nutshell. On the left, you've got your basic console app. One user, only works on your machine, and zero security. The goal is what's on the right, an app for many users, accessible from anywhere, with rock-solid authentication. That is a massive leap, so let's see how they pulled it off.
Okay, to make a jump like that, you can't just wing it. You need a solid game plan and, just as important, the right set of tools. So let's take a look at the modern tech stack that's powering this whole thing.
You know, what's so cool is how perfectly these pieces fit together. For the front end, they're using Next.js, which gives you a really slick, modern user experience. That front end talks to a fast API backend. And if you're in a hackathon, Fast API is amazing because it's super fast to build APIs with. All the data lives in a serverless Neon database, and they're using SQL model, which just makes it a breeze to work with that database using Python.
All right, this is huge. The moment you have more than one user, security becomes non-negotiable. You can't just let everyone in. You need a system, a bouncer at the door, to check who people are. Think of it like a digital passport that proves you are who you say you are.
And that digital passport, in our case, is something called a JWT, or JSON Web Token. Let's make it simple. When you log in, the server hands you this unique encrypted token. It's kind of like a temporary keycard that you carry around. It proves it's you, so you don't have to type your password every single time you want to do something.
So how does this actually work in the app? Well, first, you log in on the Next.js front end. As soon as you're verified, the system generates that secure JWT just for your session. From that moment on, every single thing you do, add a task, check one off, delete one, that request carries your token in the background. The Fast API backend gets the request, looks at the token, and says, yep, I know you, you're legit. It's this constant, secure handshake that keeps everything locked down.
So all this tech, all this security, what's it all for? Well, it's all in service of creating one thing, a fantastic user experience. So let's look at how it all comes together to create a private, personal workspace for every single person who signs up. And this, right here, is the golden rule. This is the whole point of that security we just talked about. It sounds simple, but it is absolutely crucial for any real app. Your to-do list is yours, and only yours. Your data is completely walled off from everybody else. And what you end up with is this super smooth and secure workflow. You sign up, you log in, and boom, you have total control over your own private to-do list. You can create tasks, edit them, mark them as done, and delete them, all inside your own personal, protected bubble.
So you might be thinking, this is just a hackathon project, right? But the principles baked into this are totally ready for prime time. This isn't just a cool demo, it's a solid blueprint for how to build secure, scalable apps in the real world.
Let's really dig into why this is so robust. First, every single API endpoint is protected. You need a valid JWT to even talk to it. When a request comes in, the backend doesn't just check if the token is valid, it also checks that the user ID in the token matches the owner of the tasks. This is what enforces that strict ownership, making it impossible to see someone else's data. And that last point, stateless authentication, that's a game changer for scalability. It means the server doesn't have to keep track of who's logged in. The token tells it everything. This makes it so much easier to handle tons and tons of users without breaking a sweat.
And really, it all boils down to this one simple idea. In this system, one user equals one unique, verified identity, period. There's no overlap, no accidental sharing, and no way for your data to leak over to someone else. It's a simple but powerful guarantee.
So when you put it all together, what are the big takeaways? This app is secure, thanks to that JWT and strict ownership model. It's scalable, because the stateless design can grow with demand. And it's spec-driven, which just shows how having a good plan pays off. Just a fantastic result for a hackathon project.
And that leaves us with a question for you. Think about the simple scripts or local tools that you use every day. With the kind of architecture we've just seen, with a real focus on security, what's the next thing you could build and turn into a powerful, full-stack application for the whole world to use?